As promised, I will tell you a few words about the infinitive and the imperative. About the infinitive in Maltese, if you want to say, for example, to buy, how do you say that in Maltese? Normally, you would use an infinitive, as in most of the European languages, but in Maltese it can be very short. There is no infinitive. Before you scream and be happy that there's no infinitive to learn, there is something called a mamma in Maltese. And what is a mamma? It's in English it's the verb stem. The mamma is the third person in the singular in the past. If you look for a verb in a dictionary, you will find that mamma to find the verb. For to buy, for example, the third person in the past, the third person singular that is اشترى. He bought. You can see from the اشترى that there's three consonants. Sh, t, and r. This is very important because in all the conjugations of the verb to buy, اشترى, these three consonants will be used. For example, as we've seen from the previous section, if you want to say you buy, you say tishtri, and they buy yishtru. And you see that the sh, the t, and the r are always present, and that's how you recognize what verb it is. So this is very important. So, about the infinitive. There is no infinitive, there's a mamma, there's a few consonants in this mamma, in this third person of the singular in the past, and these will always be used for learning, for conjugating the verb. Excuse me. Now, about the imperative, imperative in Maltese, there is no shortcut there. You have to study all the imperatives. It's crucial in conjugating a verb, and you have to know it. Unless you have some Arabic background, it's just learning by heart, practicing, speaking, recognizing, and when you hear other people talk, so there's no shortcut. There's two things I can teach you about the imperative, the imperative. Mostly, the plural, the imperative, ends with an u. For example, in the verb اشترى, ishtru. And here, for example, ikteb and iktbu. And the second thing I can tell you is that usually when there's vowel just before the end consonant, in the plural, as in ikteb, iktbu, that vowel disappears. And there's also a special case for where the middle consonant is an L, M, N, R, or an ein. This letter, this middle letter, so the middle letter of the mamma, goes to the right of the vowel. So as you see in ohroj, the middle vowel is an R, and it's one of the L, M, N, R, or ein. So the R goes past the O. That's the only few tricks I can teach you, except for the good counsel to study, study, study.